Well, along with those chilly temperatures, it's natural to think that more is better when it comes to blankets and bedding for your baby. However, it's also important to make sure your infant doesn't overheat. Dr. Michelle Gallas from UT's Dell Medical School joins us this morning with some advice for making sure your little one is sleeping safely this winter. Dr. Gallas, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, sorry.
So first of all, you say it's important to dress your baby appropriately. What should parents keep in mind when it comes to that?
So when we talk about babies and overheating, it's important to remember, and these winter temperatures are a great reminder, that winter can be just as dangerous as summer. The body functions best at 98 to 100 degrees. And so when we talk about dressing babies, especially for sleep, we want to make sure that they only have one layer more, essentially, than we do. As the temperatures get colder, you can put a bodysuit or like a onesie on the baby, then put a layer on top of them and maybe use mittens or socks. But we want to avoid using things like hats and excessive blankets.
And why is that important? I mean, like for hats, head coverings, things like bedding, why can that potentially be dangerous?
Sure. It's important. It's dangerous for various reasons. For one, when we get hot, the way that we show that we're hot is we shed layers, right? But a baby can't take those layers off. Additionally, we lose heat through our head. And so if the hat covering is on, then the baby will be unable to lose heat through that way. And then additionally, the hat or the blanket could be a suffocation risk, and something that could become dislodged from the baby and cover their face, and essentially make it difficult for the baby to breathe.
And same thing goes with blankets, especially, really bulky blankets. That could be a strangulation risk as well.
Yes. So, with these cold temperatures, it's very tempting, right? We want to put a blanket on top of the baby. We might even want to take out some winter wear that we have and we think, well, we're freezing or we're cold. They must be cold too. But we really want to avoid using big, bulky clothing, big, heavy blankets, anything like that. Really, again, baby just needs one layer more than you, and a sleep sack is optimal for that.
So a lot of parents watching this probably wondering, okay, if I can't use blankets or hats, what can I use? So what are some safe ways to keep your baby warm?
So again, using one layer extra than we might wear, and using something called what the American Academy of Pediatrics calls a sleep sack. You can find them online, you can find them at any baby store. And essentially what that does is it provides the protection to the baby to stay as warm as necessary without the risk of it becoming dislodged or wrapped up on the baby, such that the baby could suffocate or have other problems. So we strongly, the American Academy of Pediatrics and pediatricians strongly endorse the sleep sack.
And obviously you want to be mindful just of the temperature in the room. So where should parents be setting that thermostat?
So again, it's tempting, right? We want to really, we're tempted to turn it up, but really the ideal temperature for sleeping is somewhere between 68 to 72 degrees. And I would say that if even it goes a little bit less than 68, that's okay.
All right, some very important information. Dr. Michelle Gallas from Dell Medical School. Dr. Gallas, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
You're very welcome. Thanks so much.